Welcome back to the April 21st, 2026 meeting of the Hauppauge Union Free School District Board of Education. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4 on the agenda are our updates. Superintendent's update, Dr. Murphy.
Thank you, Mr. Barchet. Good evening, everybody. Just a few updates from around the district. First, as we hopefully move into full swing of spring, hopefully the weather will cooperate. Our school buildings are hosting a number of concerts and art shows over the coming weeks. Truly a packed calendar, so we hope that everybody can come out and stop by and enjoy the incredible talents and creativity of our students. So please look on our district calendar and our building calendars for information there. Last week, our middle school, this is the second year in a row at the middle school, our annual international night. I was able to stop by there for this event. It was truly incredible. It brought together students and families, staff to celebrate the many different cultures within our community. Thank you to everyone who participated and contributed to that night. We had a lot of happy kids and a lot of happy bellies, mine included. There was a lot of food there that night from all throughout the district. People made different dishes and brought them in, and some of it was catered, and it was just a great night. So that was Dr. Bilski and Mrs. O'Connor who took the lead there. Yes, happy belly, Mr. Barchet. At the high school, IB and AP testing will be taking place in the weeks ahead. Those dates are advertised by Mr. Whitehorse and sent out through the classrooms as well to our teachers. So families are encouraged, again, to review the testing schedule. It's also on the high school website. And just to make sure that our students come well prepared. We're very proud of our results, and our students always show up for testing game day ready. So this year we hope the same will happen. Confident it will. For our incoming kindergarten families, screenings begin in May. If you have not yet registered your child, please be sure to do so as soon as possible. And we're also on the other side of the spectrum, we're looking forward to tomorrow night. Mr. Tasman takes the lead on our annual senior citizen dinner, which is held at the high school. Meatballs and spaghetti as usual. Meatballs and penne. Wow, it's a big twist this year. Twist, yeah. Okay. So are we expecting a good crowd?
Over 200.
Wow.
200 community events.
Incredible. I think that the mailing program worked well, even though I received a lot of, I think I mentioned this last time, questions from people who received it who may not qualify as seniors, wondering why they received it. But we wanted to make sure everyone got the message. So that's fantastic. So that's tomorrow night. There'll also be entertainment. We always, this is arranged through Dr. Landor. So while our seniors are having meatballs and penne, they'll be entertained by our musical students, musical stars, our students at the high school. Lastly, next week is our third annual Wounded Warrior Cornhole Tournament, where we go up against West Islip. All funds raised are sent to the Wounded Warrior Project. Just again, an acknowledgement. There's so many great things that this Board of Ed endorses, supports throughout the year. We had our students go to the city this year, courtesy of the Gary Sinise Foundation, to visit the 9/11 Memorial. We have our Hometown Heroes interviews, and throughout the year, our parades are coming up. So this is just another effort. It's not official district business, but it's something that I'm proud of. We do with another school district who also is all in on this, and we learned this year that the Wounded Warrior Foundation is going to match all of the funds we raise. So this is fantastic news. Last year we raised $10,000. So we hope to surpass that this year. And as I always say, we are the two-time winners. Last year, the top 3 teams were all from Hauppauge. I rubbed that into Paul Romanelli, the superintendent over at West Islip all the time, and we hope to retain the title. So that's coming next week. Thank you. With that, I will hand it off to my friends to the left here, Lalaton and Hannah.
Thank you. The junior prom was a resounding success with no incidents of misconduct. Students were able to have a fun night while following the mentioned guidelines. Many students report enjoying the night at Meadow Club and are already anxiously awaiting senior prom. Similarly, the junior class trip the next day was met with similar sentiments. Despite the heat and bus ride, students were still able to enjoy everything that the city groups had to offer.
Keeping the prom info going, the senior class has announced that their prom will be held on June 24th at Land's End in Safety. Aside from that, they are preparing for the end with many fun surprises and events to come. That's all from us today. We really don't have much.
Thank you. 5B on the agenda are presentations, our 2026-2027 school budget by Donald B. Murphy, Superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Barchet. Ask the board to just look at, well, in case of Larry and Jim behind you there. This is our 4th presentation, and tonight is budget adoption. I want to thank everyone who's helped to put together a great budget for the following year. So tonight is the end of the presentation cycle. So I will go through this. I always like to focus on one of our core values. We have our Eagles core values that the board has adopted. I think tonight I'll just look at excellence. We tried to put together a budget that helps us to recognize the excellence of all of our students. And I think we've achieved that. So I'm just always proud of the work that goes into this. And I thank our teachers, our administrators, everybody who kind of has a voice in helping us here, PTA, and of course the Board of Ed. Just big picture overview, which I've shared in previous presentations. I'm proud to say that we continue to offer just a comprehensive educational program. Our class sizes, our course offerings, our support for technology in the classroom, and our security initiatives. Again, just talking about this today, the balance between keeping a safe and secure environment and having our kids have that kind of magic that we all felt as kids walking into their buildings, I think is a great effort that's pulled off, and I really appreciate the effort of our security team who helps to make that happen. We also continue our partnership with Northwell and our student mental health programs, our college awareness, our college trips, the pictures that we receive, sometimes I get them while they're on the bus or at one of the campuses, is just a lot of smiling faces and kids who are having those moments where it crystallizes, this is where I want to go to school, or this kind of school, or maybe this is the type of school I don't want to go to, right? So the board's been supporting that for years and will continue to do so. Universal Pre-K, we're in the mix on that right now for next year, and again, we've been fortunate to be able to offer pre-K to every Hauppauge student, really parent who's looking for that for their child. Our standardized tests, some I just mentioned, IBAP, taking that barrier away and funding it through the budget has been so well received by our parents and our students, and continues to just be an opportunity for our kids. Of course, advanced courses, some of those with college credit attached to them. We continue to look for opportunities for those partnerships with local universities. We have a number of students who take advantage of our BOCES partnership, whether they're going for HVAC or auto science or veterinary science. That number continues to grow. Our students who are pursuing careers or at least exploring a passion early in lives that they may pursue later. Last thing is we have some funds in our transfer to capital code for next year for district-wide classroom improvements on instructional spaces. Big picture, again, this slide has been shared a number of times. Our budget-to-budget number is 2.87%, with the tax levy at 3.72%. Our state aid number could change slightly, but as of today, Albany is still spinning their wheels to get a budget done. So every district is waiting on that news, but we lock in a budget with what we know to be true. A breakdown, this is not much different year to year in terms of the different pie slices of a budget. The top three all related to basically employees and costs associated. And then the rest of it, utilities and buildings and grounds, transportation, et cetera. Those may move 1% or 0.5% from year to year, depending on different changes, debt service, security, technology, et cetera. Obviously, altogether, it has to add up to the total, matched revenue and expenses for the budget for next year. There'll also be some propositions on the agenda for voters to consider. Prop 2 is the establishment of a new cap reserve, which is a very comprehensive cap reserve, which will open up opportunities for us to make decisions over the years to fill in gaps in our district where we see need for improvement. The other propositions are related to existing cap reserves. Again, these are monies that are already put aside, so there's no taxpayer impact. Prop 3 is about district asphalt repair or HVAC or roof replacement, window replacement. So we have ideas for that money. And then Prop 4 is targeted for the high school locker rooms and gym bathrooms. Again, just of note, the pool locker rooms are being redone as part of the bond work. In terms of remaining dates, we have our budget hearing on May 12th and then the actual vote on May 19th. Again, I'd just like to remind everybody that the doors close here at Whippoorwill at 9 p.m. On May 19th. And that is all.
Any questions or comments from the board concerning the presentation? Mr. Scrito?
Dr. Murphy, first of all, thank you so much. I mean, it's amazing all the things that the school district is doing and the improvements as well as keeping some stuff that other schools unfortunately are dropping. Can you go over any of the highlights, sir, as far as conserving money, as far as or also having some savings, please?
Sure. So we're going to have less staff members next year. I'll just focus on our retirements for a minute. We have 14 HTA members. Through attrition, we will be down 3 and change. I say and change because we sometimes have 0.2 overages in different situations. Our approach is to try to save money and do it in a way that makes sense for us when we have retirements if possible. So it's never easy because the truth is when you have a retirement, that individual was in a role and was valued. So it's a lot of coordination and work from the admin team, Mr. Tasman, Tim, Rebecca, principals, directors, we all get together to move those, chess pieces around. I will tell you, Rob, that this year, I think more than ever, I've been sending messages to the admin team about, being forensic with our spending and being really thoughtful about every purchase, particularly as we're ending the year, and just being proactive in looking ahead. So as I'm helping out and supporting the business office, using different forecasting tools and looking at reports from our auditors, internal and external, the different partners we have to support us to make sure that we're seeing things, patterns and trends before they materialize. that's where my mind is at all the time, is I don't want to be in a position where we're faced with, severe cuts or decisions. And I think the way to do that is to be proactive and to constantly look at our budget as a family would do at home, but obviously at a much larger level.
Thank you, Doctor. I just wanted to thank you because, I was reading the papers and Bellport, Greenport, all these other school districts, unfortunately, are financially in trouble here now. And I'm just proud to be a board member as well as a community member, knowing our team and you're head of our team doing a good job. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Any other questions or comments from the board? Any questions or comments from the community concerning to the budget presentation? Concerning the budget presentation, yes?
I just want to follow. And again, I appreciate your efforts, Dr. Murphy, in efficiency, keeping costs low for our taxpayers. Just had a question on the other part. Why is there such a large increase in other, which says banking, building rentals, CPS, excess costs? It shows a 12.4% change.
So there is a big part of that is a transfer from debt service that was possible this year. So it's when we have leftover revenue in an account that was borrowed, that amount can be applied there. There's also some good interest news that happened there. I could get a complete breakdown on that delta, but I think and where it says CPSE, that's refunds from our that we get back for the prior year for CPSE excess costs. But I think the bulk of that is from some excess debt that became available to us as a revenue source. So it's borrowed money that is no longer being applied. No, it's a revenue, yes. So it's money that is available to us from a previously borrowed, a previous borrowing that is now available to us to move into the general fund.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions or comments from anyone concerning the budget presentation? Five C on the agenda, adoption of minutes from the board meeting of March 31st, 2026. Do I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Scrito. Do I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Crappa. Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? 402, Mr. Barchet and Mr. Michaels abstaining. Number 6 on the agenda are questions and comments from the community concerning tonight's agenda only. Questions and comments on tonight's agenda only? Do any members have items they'd like to have removed from the consent agenda? Seeing that, I'll take a motion to approve the consent agenda in whole. I'll make the motion. Mr. Scrito seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Number 9 is the budget adoption. Do I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Scrito. Dr. Crappa with the second. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Number 10 on the agenda is the school property tax report card. Do I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Scrito. Mr. Barchet with the second. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. We have no discussion matters this evening. New business. Do any board members have new business? Does administration have new business?
Just one comment. I wanted to thank the board for approving the executive agenda. One of the items was a donation from New Beginnings Preschool. They're putting a little play set out in the yard there as a donation to the district for the little ones who I see out my window to use. So thank you to New Beginnings.
Thank you. Any other new business? Questions or comments from the community concerning anything related to the district whatsoever? With that, I'll take a motion for an adjournment. There will be no executive session tonight as we completed all our business earlier. I'll make the motion for the adjournment. Mr. Scarito seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Our next meeting is May 12th, 2026, which is a business meeting and also the hearing on the budget. We are adjourned. God bless Hauppauge and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you.